Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to get a masculine face which makes you look like the dominant, strong alpha male who's capable of doing damage. I'm Neil Gawai, a former chubby boy, where I used to look like this, very childish, depressed, unkept, fat, whatever you want to call it, but I wouldn't get the respect and the attention I would want from the people I cared about and the people which I wanted to get close to, which include both like guys and girls. I wouldn't blame them because I've not put the work into myself and I've not developed into the man I had not developed into the man I am like I was previously. Like I would get fucking picked on left, right, and center just because of the number of chins I had or the fucking neck beard I had. But after changing a few things which I'm gonna show you in this guide, I have gotten more confident, more attractive, and more fulfilled with myself just because changing the way I look, which has changed my whole life as a whole. That sounded so weird. So imagine the same transformation for you from being known as a fat guy who gets fucking picked on in school towards being this like fit guy who's into gym, who's into exercising, and who everyone comes up to like ask nutritional and like diet advice from. How fucking sick is that? So if you want that transformation, yeah, and if you want that aesthetic body, click the link in the description now. Now to the video you actually wanted to watch of how to get a masculine face. First of all, you gotta lower your body fat percentage. Masculine guy is not fat, he's lean and he's strong. How would you lower your body fat percentage? Well, you would clean up your diet first of all, cut out the sugar, carbs, and junk food. Second, you would to fully clean up your diet, you would only eat one ingredient foods. What are the ingredients in mincemeat? Mincemeat, that's it. But what are the ingredients in a McDonald's McChicken? Fucking millions. The bread has like 50 other weird ass chemicals in it. The meat itself is frozen with God knows, God, like when I used to work in McDonald's and they would give us the meat and stuff to like fry. It used to be like this kind of texture, like tea coasters, and I would literally have to like break them up and spread them apart on the pan for them to cook, and they would magically come up as puffy and juicy burgers. God knows what chemicals is in that. So eat one ingredient foods, mince meat, chicken, fish, done. Also eggs also wonderfully work for me. Get into a calorie deficit. How would you get into a calorie deficit? Well, first of all, you would use a kitchen scale to weigh out the food that you're eating and then track the calories you eat using MyFitnessPal. So the action step for this part of the protocol is go and download MyFitnessPal, set it up for you to lose like 1 kg per week and just eat the amount of calories that the app gives you by weighing it and tracking it. Second of all, convince your parents to buy only one ingredient foods. Like convince mom to buy just the fish instead of the cardboard box like fish fingers. Like, mom, can we just buy this? It tastes better and just probably more healthier for us. Second step, doing jaw exercises and just working on your jaw. And personally, to exercise my jaw, I use this thing, this jaw exerciser. You use it by keeping it in your mouth like this, and chewing. It's gonna work out this part of the jaw, and it's gonna make your jawline pop out more. It's gonna make it more sharper, more defined, and more masculine looking. So use this thing like to do like 50 reps per day and increase the resistance of it and increase the number of reps you do afterwards. It's like a muscle. You have to progressively overload it for it to like undergo hypertrophy. But it's way more complex here because there are bones involved, there are muscles involved, and other things involved. So use this 50 times a day, done. And learn how to mew. What is mewing? Mewing is just having proper tongue posture, like you're having proper shoulder posture. Like you wouldn't want to be like this all day, right? You wouldn't want to be like this constantly. So similarly, you have to keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth and mew. Like this is without mewing, and this is with mewing. You immediately start seeing the results. So have proper tongue posture, keep it like that for the whole day, and just boom, in six months you'll have a proper jawline. Another thing I've been doing is taping my, I don't know where the tape man. Okay, it's taping my mouth whenever I go to sleep. So there's like a surgical tape which comes up, which is like porous, and you just tape it on your mouth and you go to sleep. No, it doesn't kill you in your sleep. Your body just automatically notices the resistance that the tape is giving you and just switches to like breathing through your nose. The, the tape is very easy to take out. So if you're like gagging, if you're dying for breath, you just immediately take out. You just, if you like try to open your mouth hard enough, it'll come out. The tape comes out. It's very easy to come out. So, but it has enough resistance so that your body thinks it has to like breathe through your nose, and you do in your sleep, which is great because scientifically it has been shown that breathing through your nose helps develop and structure your face better than breathing through your mouth. I think I'll put up like two pictures of like a guy breathing through his nose and breathing through his mouth, and the fucking effects it has on his face. I usually do take out like multiple strips of this tape. It comes in a roll. I'll just take out multiple strips of it and keep it on my nightstand. And if I get fed up with one of them, it starts folding and it's not like sticking properly, I'll just take out another and just put it on like a fast reload. If that goes bad, I'll take out another, put it on fast reload. Then I've realized I've trained myself so much to like breathe through my nose. So even when I'm like hiking or exercising, I'll only breathe through my nose unconsciously, subconsciously. Like me and my dad went for a hiking trip recently. It was a gentle slope, wasn't steep, but it was for a long ass time. Like I think we went like 2 hours just climbing the fucking mountain. So while climbing it, he's constantly breathing through his nose. He's tired, and me on the other hand, I've like trained myself to only breathe through my dad mostly breathe through his mouth, and I've trained myself to breathe through my nose. So even when I'm like walking uphill, even when I'm like tired, I'll just deeply breathe through my nose and deeply exhale. This is better for my jawline, better for my face to look better and more masculine. One last thing you can do to like up your face game is buying this thing. It's called a face roller. The packaging should have instructions on how to use it, but I'll just show you right now. You take it and you basically roll the thing away from your face to like roll the excess water, excess lymph away from your face and into the back of your face, whatever. But it's gonna make your face look leaner and more sharper. It's great for us. That's the point of the guide. So the action step for this whole part of the thing is nose breathe whenever you can instead of mouth breathing, even while walking uphill. Just breathe through your nose, man. Try mewing right now and keep it like that for the rest of the day. Like get your tongue, put it at the roof of your mouth, done for the rest of the day. Buy surgical tape. I don't have it right now, but it's like a small roll, and you just take out the tapes and put it on you. And buy this jaw exerciser and buy the face roller. You should search it up on Amazon, they should have it. All this shopping should be like under $30 AUD. Next, we gotta lower our water retention in our faces. How do we do that? And why do we do that? Because we want our body to stop holding water in your face. Why? To like reveal the bony structure underneath. It's like getting rid of the subcutaneous fat that we have to like reveal the muscles underneath. So we do the same thing here. How would you convince your body to get rid of the water? Well, you would show it that there's like plenty of water around you and that we don't need to store it. Well, how do you do that? You drink a lot of water. Drink 4 liters of water every single day. How would you do that? I personally do it by just weighing out the amount of water that like fits in my bottle and divide this number by 4, or the other way around, I don't fucking know. Divide this number by 4 and see the number of bottles that I have to take in to like reach 4 liters. And I'll just aim to do that every single day. Yeah. You're gonna have to go to piss more, but comes with the territory. Second, to lower water retention, you have to cut out carbs and any form of sugar and junk food. Why? Because carbs retain water and make you look like a water buffalo. And in my personal experience, even while bulking with no carbs, I've seen minimal gain in water retention in your face. But with carbs while bulking, you'll end up looking like a fat fucking water buffalo. And what I've also seen is that replacing these plant seed oils like canola, grapeseed, mustard oil with like animal fats like ghee, butter, lard, what's the other thing? Beef tallow. It's gonna like, for me, cleared up my pores, like removed any spots, removed any pimples I had from my face, and just cleared it up, which is another skincare tactic you can use. uh, and also doing cardio here. Yesterday I've started the challenge of doing 10k steps per day, and how I'm personally doing it, I'll just download an app. I think it's called like Step Counter for Android, and I'll just try to get 10k steps per day. I'll either go on a walk or I'll use the cardio machine at the gym. It doesn't matter. I'll just try to get 10k steps per day. It's gonna make you lose the water. You're gonna sweat, and this end up gonna make your face look leaner, sharper, more masculine. I know I'm repeating myself, but these are the points. And action step for this is like drink a liter of water right now. Go on. Go on. Go keto for the next week, like no carbs for the next week, and see the changes that you can observe in your body, in your face, and also try to take like before and after pictures just to see the difference if it works or not. And download the Step Counter app. Just search up Step Counter on like Play Store or App Store, and try to get 10k steps per day. The fourth point is that lifting heavy ass weights or like compound exercises like squats, shrugs, pull-ups, rows, and RDLs is like puts a lot of strain on your neck, your face, which is pretty fucking amazing if you want to mold it to be more masculine and more sharper. Like whenever personally I squat really heavy, I know I'm the best, my face becomes so red and veins are starting popping out of my forehead. Like there's one vein in the neck that pops out over here, which I think is really great for like molding my face and changing the shape of it by stretching it out at the same time and like relaxing it later to look more sharper, more defined. So yeah, go and lift some heavy fucking weights on these compound exercises, which is going to make your face musculature more the way it was supposed to be. Yeah. Action step is go and perform these compound movements twice per week. Done. The last step of the protocol, the fifth step, is training your neck and traps. I know he's talking about his face, but why did it come to like neck and traps? Like suppose if you could only see my face, I could look like a soy boy. You don't know how do I look. But if I were to reveal my neck and traps, of course they immediately boost up my face because the rest of my frame is revealed and it seems more bigger. I just seem more bigger and more threatening to you, right? With the big traps and the big neck. So what I suggest to you is train these things till failure on every other workout. What I personally do is like I'll train neck on alternate days, and I'll train traps in between those sessions. Instead of looking like a child who drinks mommy's milk, you start looking like a man, how you're supposed to. So to train neck, first of all, I get a plate and place it on my forehead. Use a napkin or use a tissue paper, whatever you want, but place it over your forehead and lie on the bench so that your head is just hanging off the edge. Then curl that shit. Then curl it. Then to train your traps, the upper part of your traps, you just grab a heavier barbell, or to grab the barbell you use two hands without using your thumbs. So like an overhand grip or an underhand grip, but with no thumbs. And you just do a motion such that your shoulders are lifted above till your ears. Lift it above your ears, bring it down. Fast concentric, slow eccentric. Fast concentric, slow eccentric. And the same with the neck. This will of course build up your muscles more better, more faster. And yeah, to get more hypertrophy, you do that. An action step for this is like add neck and trap training into your training sessions. What I do is I personally just set it up such that I'm training neck every alternate day and trap every alternate day. So it's neck traps, neck traps, neck traps. And yeah, that was the video finished. If you found any value in this video, please like, share and subscribe, and share it to the friends who need to get a masculine face or who are just interested in these topics. And if you want the same transformation I have gone through, you have the same aesthetic body I have and the benefits which go along with it, and you know which benefits, I'm not going to say that, but if you want that, you click the link in the description now for my one-on-one coaching. And DM me on Instagram if you found any questions or insight that you would like to ask me. Thank you for watching.